Hi Spirit Fam, welcome back to my channel. Today I have an August message for all of the Geminis out in the collective. I want to thank you all so much for being here today, and I want to welcome you back to my channel. If you are new to my channel, welcome to Eileen into Spirit. My name is Eileen Rouse. I am a psychic intuitive, a spiritual coach, and a sound healing practitioner. I want to point out here that this is going to be a general reading, so it is not going to resonate with every single Gemini out in the collective. So I ask that you take with you what resonates and leave the rest behind. So without further ado, Gemini, let's go ahead and dive right into your August message. Welcome, Geminis. As you can see, we have a very different setup today. So how we are going to get started is we are going to draw your oracle cards first, and we will go through those, and then we will dive right into the tarot. So Gemini, we are starting out with Fated Meeting. So I feel that this month of August is really going to be about you having certain specific individuals that are going to be walking into your life, maybe meeting a certain specific someone that is going to, you're going to feel very connected, very attached to this person. Very interesting. You also have the Mage here, which is very interesting. And authentic voice. Okay, so let's start off with the number 7, Fated Meeting. So right off the bat, I can tell you that this fated meeting is really about you understanding that there are going to be some new experiences coming into your life. Whether that's going to be certain situations, certain people. With this card, it's important for you to really pay very close attention to the relationships in your life. Now, if I'm not mistaken, Gemini, I kind of feel like a lot of your messages so far have been dealing with relationships, and you could be going through what I like to refer to as a dark night of the soul, where you are really needing to really evaluate the individuals in your life and sort of pay very real close attention to whether they need to be a part of your life or if they're individuals that just sort of need to be let go. Understanding that every person that comes into your life plays a specific role in your life. And with a fated meeting, it's understanding that it is part of your path. It's part of your destiny. It's meant to happen. Now, this could be that you're meant to sort of, learn a particular lesson from this individual or situation. Now, understand, even though this is showing two people, this could be that it's something that is going to happen or has already happened, right? So you might have already met someone that you felt, oh my gosh, this person needs to be a part of my life. I just feel so connected to them. I feel so drawn to them. But now you might have met them in the past, and now you're at a place where you're like, what was I thinking? Like, why did I waste my time on trying to build something with this person and it's not really what I wanted, right? Understand that having that aha moment or having that experience was meant to happen that way. With fated meeting, because it is a 7, understand that it was fated for you, which means it's a part of your fate. It's a part of your destiny. It's meant to happen. You're not able to just sort of walk away from those kinds of things because they're there to teach you something, right? They're there to, those experiences, those situations, those individuals transpire or happen in your life because they are meant to teach you exactly what you are meant to learn. And a lot of times it really is about, it could be about you really learning to trust your instincts a little bit more, or maybe you really needing a little bit more clarity and insight on what it is that you truly desired or what it is you truly wanted, right? So maybe this fated meeting could have been, a job interview that you went on, and you automatically thought, this sounds like the perfect job. This is exactly what I've been asking for. It's exactly what I've been looking for. And then you get the job and you get in the role, and all of a sudden you're like, this is not what I wanted, right? So maybe this opportunity and you getting this job is really about you needing to speak your truth, having a real clear understanding of, I thought this is what I wanted, but it's not really what I wanted, right? That's what I'm referencing here. Now, the Magi, this is about you needing to take a very deeper look, right? Notice how this is an eye, right? It's about really taking a deeper look, examining what you think you know, and then keep digging deeper. It's really about going into a thorough, in-depth analysis, right? The Magi is also known as the seer, right? It is the seer of truth, the seer of illusion. And it's sort of like seeing through the fog, right? I often refer to the Magi as the observer or the witness. But in this particular case, this is about you needing to trust your inner instincts, trust your inner guidance, your intuition. I feel like you're needing to take a deeper look here. And with authentic voice, it's really about you taking a deeper look at the relationships in your life, at, wherever you are in your life. And really, when you think go a little bit deeper. Because you could just be tapping the surface. You could just be scraping the top of the barrel, right? And so this is really, and that's why I feel that you're going through this dark night of the soul, where you're literally having to unlearn everything that you believed about yourself, that you believed about life, and start over, right? Because you're having to sort of now trust your own instincts, right? You're needing to speak your truth and really align with that. So with this authentic voice, I'm going to read you what it says in the book so that you can get a better understanding of how this card plays into the rest of your cards. So here it says, we bring you the gift of authentic voice. We want you to know your own truths and to speak them in your own way, because you have something of value to share. Your inner world, your unique viewpoint, and the person that you are. When you speak from your authentic voice, you help others relax, come out of their heads into their hearts, and remember the truth of who they are as well. Your authentic voice doesn't have to sound like the voice of any other. It doesn't need to always be soft, although in its own way, it will always be loving. Your authentic voice has a place in this world and has been designed to be a valuable part of the sacred choir of soul voices which creates music for the universe. As you trust in your authentic voice, your ability to manifest your divine destiny will grow, and your responsible use of the power of your voice will help many. So I feel that what your primary message here is for you, Gemini, is that you're needing to learn to trust yourself. You're needing to speak your truth. Speak up about what it is that works well for you and what does not. Stop accommodating or compromising yourself for the sake of other individuals. This is truly about you seeking out the truth of who you are and aligning to that. So let's go ahead and dive right into the tarot and see what additional information we can get for you here, Gemini. So we are going to start off with the 9 of Michael. Look at that. Love this. Then you have peace. Solutions, and the Queen of Raphael. Okay, so as we start off with the 9 of Michael, it says, your worry is unnecessary. Focus your thoughts on the outcome you desire. Release feelings of regret, guilt, or worry to your angels. So this is really wanting you, again, to dig a little bit deeper here with the Magi, right? You're seeking out truth. The 9 of Michael is the 9 of Swords. Swords are all about seeking the truth. It's all about aligning to the truth. And this really sort of it sort of tells me here, Gemini, that maybe you have some fears, or you have some doubts, or you have some worries about a certain situation that transpired in your life, and you're sort of making assumptions about what others think of you or how they feel about you. And you're needing to just let that go. The whole point of the authentic voice is all about speaking your truth, right? And so if you have these doubts, if you have these fears, if you have these concerns, these are the things that you need to give to your spirit team, to give to your guides and your angels, to let them go. Let them handle it. Let them handle it at a deeper level. Your duty is to just focus on what you are trying to achieve. Focus on what you are wanting, because it literally says here, focus your thoughts on the outcome you desire. So you need to take time to sort of envision for yourself what it is that you're truly wanting to happen in these relationships, in this job, whatever situation it is here for you, Gemini. Focus on the outcome. Next, we have peace with Archangel Azrael, which says, release the past. There is more enriching future coming. Let go and let God. This is beautiful. We have it here with the 9 of Michael, that it's wanting you to let go of the fears, let go of the doubts, let go of all of the things that have sort of been jumbling up your mind, right? And when you give them to your guides, when you give it to your angels, when you give it to God, it's really about you letting it go. Letting go what transpired in the past. You can't change the past. This is where you have to sort of accept what is and allow it to be what it is, but have that, intention or that focus of what you are truly wanting to happen in this relationship or this situation, and just let it happen. Not trying to control it, but just letting it be. Next, we have Archangel Ezekiel with solutions here. And what it says is success that comes from objective compromise, self-control and patience, forgiving and healing energy. So as you let go of these fears and as you let go of these doubts here, Gemini, understand that the more that you dig deep within yourself, the more that you align to your higher truth and your authentic voice, and you align to who you truly are, the more solutions you're going to have, the more insight and wisdom that you will attain from your spirit team and from that experience alone, that you will be able to heal from those. You'll be able to heal from whatever it is that you're sort of holding against yourself. Because I really feel like you're holding yourself to a certain standard, and maybe you're not being forgiving of yourself. And this is why they're wanting you to sort of let it go. Just let it all go. It is what it is. Whatever transpired is how it transpired. You can't change it, but you can heal from it. You can let it go. You can let things evolve organically and naturally the way that they are meant to, and you can be more loving and more kind to yourself. So now we have the Queen of Raphael, which is the Queen of Cups. And this says, follow your heart, a love of home and family, trustworthy psychic information. So this is you needing to sort of welcome in your own loving, understanding, kindness, and being giving and forgiving of yourself. I think I said this earlier. It's about, you forgiving yourself for the actions that you took, or the things that transpired. You just got to let it go, and you have to be willing to be kind and loving to yourself and recognize that, you know what, that experience helped me understand who I am and what it is that I truly ultimately really want. And now it's about moving forward. Because the more that you hold on to the past, the more of the past you stay in the past. And this isn't about staying in the past. This is about moving forward and moving on. Okay. So I feel that this is important for you here, Gemini, because I feel that you're wanting this sense of peace. You're wanting to be set free from these sort of restrictions that I feel that you have sort of imprisoned yourself in. And I want to point out that it's all mental, right? You have sort of put this sense of self-judgment on yourself. No one's judging you for your actions. You are just judging yourself, and you're sort of playing devil's advocate on your own here, Gemini, and making it seem like everyone else is judging you at the same time. But in reality, that's not what's happening. So next we have Archangel Metatron with the Chariot, which is determination and self-control, career advancement and acknowledgement of success by others, right? So again, we just talked about how I feel that you're sort of having this assumption that other people are judging you for your actions. And the reality is that you're judging yourself. And so you need to sort of allow yourself to sort of walk away from that self-judgment. Okay, this is when you bring in the Queen of Cups here, because it's about being loving and being kind and trusting your instincts and recognizing and trusting yourself, trusting what you are getting, right? But it's about understanding that there's a difference between your higher mind, which is where your intuition lies, and your ego mind. Your ego mind will always make you feel as if you're never good enough. Your ego will always feel like it's the victim. That is not the higher mind. That is not the intuition. I feel that with the Chariot, what it's really wanting you to know is that the more determined that you are and the more self-control that you have on the thoughts, especially the thoughts that you did something terrible or that you made a big mistake, understand there are no mistakes in life. There are no mistakes in life, Gemini. And so this is where you're needing to sort of free yourself from that. The Chariot is about movement. Understand that the Chariot moves forward. The Chariot does not move back. The Chariot moves forward. So let that sink in for you here, Gemini. Next, we have the Ace of Ariel, which is, it's your lucky day. New resources of money, time, or support, a change in a job or in a promotion. I don't necessarily feel that this is primarily all about your resources. I do feel that this is about the resources that pertain to your wisdom, your intuition, and to the relationships around you here, Gemini. I do feel that when you can let go and you can sort of detach yourself from trying to make peace or find balance, I think that you'll start recognizing all of the little things, all of the things that ultimately make you happy and all the things that you feel blessed for, right? All those things will ultimately start to blossom. They will start to grow. They'll still expand, and you'll end up witnessing and experiencing more. And last but not least, you have the Ace of Michael, which is a wonderful new idea. Don't allow bumps in the road to hinder your progress, and clear up communication problems with others. I love here, Gemini, that you have two aces, because this clearly shows new beginnings. I feel that despite, what you might be experiencing, you could have walked away from someone in your life and it sort of made you feel like now you are in a worse off position than you originally started with, right? These new beginnings for you here, Gemini, are new beginnings not only in your resources and how abundant and loved and supported you feel, but it's also in your ability to break free from those self-imposed judgments. So, Gemini, this is your message. I want to thank you so much for joining me today, and I look forward to seeing you next month with your new message. Bye, guys.